On a separate note, I do want to announce that the Commission on Presidential Debates has selected Notre Dame for the first presidential debate on September 29th, 2020. You know, Notre Dame, throughout its history, has hosted presidents and world leaders and national figures, but this will be its first presidential debate hosted here on campus. The world's attention during that time will be on us and will be on this region as journalists and many others will descend for that period to report on and witness that debate. And I do feel that presidential debates are really a sacred moment in our democracy. There is, as we all know, so much noise and spin and presentation among campaigns, but that's a time when candidates are asked to engage one another in a serious debate about serious topics so that we can be informed as voters. And that's why we're so excited to host this event at Notre Dame, because it is that sacred moment in our democracy when we have that discussion. So with that, I will open it up for questions. Thank you. Yes. Pardon me? Details have to be worked out. It's in the Joyce. It will require a pretty elaborate security precautions and preparation, but it will be in the Joyce basketball arena.
Will there be opportunities for the public to come in and be audience members? Or?
Yeah, the tickets are very limited, and we're very limited in the tickets we have. We haven't determined, though, about distribution of tickets. We'll have to talk about that.
That's up to the university or the commission?
Well, there's some tickets that are up to the university, and many are up to the commissions. But again, there are details that I just don't have right now in my hand. Yes?
Can you describe the selection process for how Notre Dame was chosen to host the debate as opposed to other venues?
Yeah, it's a public process in which various venues can submit applications. The Commission on Presidential Debates has favored universities because they feel it's part of the education of young citizens to be part of these debates and to witness them. So you're asked to submit an application. A number of institutions did so. They come and visit your institution, and then they make a decision among the candidates. So it has to do with a number of different considerations, but those are public on their website.
You know at this time how many total debates there will be and where Notre Dame will be at?
We're planning there generally 3 presidential debates, 1 vice presidential debate, and we will be the first presidential debate.
Where are the other 2 going to be?
I will have to check on that. It's public, but I don't want to say what's wrong, but we could find that out.
Why did the commission say they selected Notre Dame specifically? Why South Bend, Indiana?
You know, I think it's, frankly, I have to say I have to give a compliment to my team who works on it's a very complicated logistical enterprise, and my team did such a great job in presenting this. And we have the advantage, I will say, we host 85,000, 100,000 people probably 7 times a year for a football game, so we know how to do big events. And I think the university presented itself very well through my colleagues as well prepared to take this on. So I think that had a influence on the decision. There were probably other factors, but that was part of it. Any other questions?
I guess follow up too. Notre Dame is no stranger to having notable presidential candidates as well as people who are holding the office. What is the university's role in presidential politics?
Well, I think their role, at least with respect to these debates, is to provide a forum. You know, I think our democracy so badly needs a place where we can have serious conversations. Our politics have been taken over by tweets and by by slogans, and we need to engage seriously about serious topics from across the political spectrum, the whole political spectrum. That is always what Notre Dame has stood for. You know, we've always welcomed leaders from the various parties, various figures, to talk seriously about issues. And I see these debates as a particularly prominent expression of that effort to provide a forum where we can have serious conversations in our democracy about the challenges facing us. I have here just the first debate at Notre Dame. The vice presidential debate will be at the University of Utah. University of Michigan will have the second debate, and Belmont University in Kentucky will have the third. Nashville. Sorry, I knew it was down there. Anything else?
As president-elect, what's left to do? What do you do for another 4 minutes?
It's funny. It's a great question, but there is so much happening and so much that is exciting, largely because of the hard work my team has put in. But one of the most exciting things is our wonderful Lilly grant that we're working with the community. That's going to provide opportunities for our faculty to use their discoveries to find applications for it, but also for the community to find new vitality through new startups and new businesses. So that's just one example, but I feel like we're gaining momentum. So it's really just to continue that momentum in the various areas at the university. So we'll continue that. Yes?
Has the university ever applied to be a debate site before?
I have not during my candidacy, and I don't believe we have. I'll check on that, but I know we have not at Notre Dame when I've been president.
How are you preparing for such a big event?
It's quite elaborate. We've done a lot of thinking about it, just about the logistics, the security, about the hotels that will be needed to house many visitors to this area. And but again, I will say, you know, we've had presidents here, we've had commencements, we've had visitors to campus, so it is not completely new to us, and so it will do many of the same things we've done for previous events. Well, I will thank you, and thank you for turning out. We really appreciate it.